Welcome aboard, everybody. I'll be your pilot wannabe for today's flights because we're going to take several short flights. Well, I'm assuming they're going to be short, during which we're going to see if we can break the engines on a few airplanes. But we're going to start with the Comanche here, and I'm gonna pretend to pull it out of this hangar. We're in Provincialis International Airport, or I should say we're in a hangar at Provincialis International Airport, which is in Turks and Caicos. We're not going to do a flight plan today because the flight plan really is to take off and then just maybe land back at the airport, or maybe just crash. We'll see how it goes. Either way, I'll record it. But for now, we're gonna pretend to pull this plane out, and then I'm going to go through the whole startup process off camera, and we'll get back together at the point at which we're ready to lift off, and we'll talk about how we're going to try to break the engine. So, I guess we'll see you on the other side in a minute. Alright, gang, we're back. We're ready for takeoff. I don't have a co-pilot or passenger today. No sense in risking additional lives for this. Pretty much all set for takeoff. I'm not using the air traffic control. I thought about putting it on a standard weather and stuff, but the weather is pretty standard in Turks and Caicos right now anyway. It's actually 2992 on the barometric pressure, and wind is calm and all of that kind of stuff. I didn't do the full run up and everything because, I'm trying to break the plane, so no sense in making sure the plane isn't broken first. So the only thing I did was I actually leaned the mixture out a little bit for maximum RPM. My thinking being that hopefully I can get the engine running as hot as possible. So hopefully I'm in the neighborhood of having the engine running at peak on the fuel burn. I know there's probably a way to use this really snazzy computer here to figure all that stuff out, but I don't feel like taking the time right now. So, I had also thought about turning off the other traffic, the other airplane traffic, because there tends to be a lot of jets taking off and landing here. But since we're intangible and there's no wake turbulence or anything, I guess it probably doesn't matter. We'll have to worry about that in Flight Simulator 2024. We'll have wake turbulence, I guess. So let's go ahead and give it a notch of flaps, I guess, for the takeoff, and I'll try to get centered back up and we'll get out of here. Actually, we're not really going to get all the way out of here. We're just going to take off. Oh, I was going to say, I remembered something about this plane when I was using it before. I've never once made a decent landing with this plane. Never ever once. So that might, certainly the couple of landings I've recorded so far are some of the worst landings ever in a long list of bad landings. But yeah, never had a good landing with this plane. So this is probably going to be about the last time you see this plane. Good chance of it. I don't know. We'll see. As far as my plan here for how to break it, I'm going to try to stay in a exaggerated large pattern around Provincialis Airport here. I'm going to try to stay up around pattern altitude, around 1,000 feet. I use the word try on all of this because I'm also going to be jetting along at like full throttle, so it's going to be hard to keep the plane down. I might try using the autopilot. We'll see. My plan, though, is to just stay at full throttle and full on the props and see how long it takes for the plane, for the engine to break. So, okay, I got to do the cowboy thing here with the trim. Yeehaw! Like I'm lassoing something. Lassoing? I don't know. Oh, there, it actually kind of leveled out. Okay, down with the nose. Alright. This plane, when it's flying level, it feels like it's nose down from the cockpit. Maybe it's just how I have my view, but yeah. Okay, so I'm at full throttle, full on the props. I think I'm peak on the mixture, or at least I'm guessing I'm around peak on the mixture. I'm just gonna keep, oh, what altitude am I at now? How'd I get so high? Wait, 1400, yeah, look at that. Oh well. Alright, try and bring it back down a little bit while I circle around. I am going to record the whole time, but I'm probably going to edit out the time we spend waiting for the plane to break. And then, you know, that way it's not a, you know, because I have absolutely no idea how long this should take. I realize now, too, I probably should have double-checked on the tablet that I didn't have some settings on there that are going to stop it from breaking. I guess I'll do that in a second. Oh, climbing like mad again. Yeah, I knew it was going to be hard to stay at this altitude. I might actually try the autopilot so I can investigate the tablet. I guess it's okay if I'm a little above. It'll give me more time to land when the engine blows up. Let's try the autopilot, huh? Let's see. Come on, nose back down, nose back down. Waiting for the autopilot to warm up. I should have turned it on before. Altitude hold. Okay, now let's do heading. And okay, well, that seems to be working. Okay, how we doing? Wonder if I can screw around with the mixture control to make that look even hotter. Let's see, orange, I'm assuming is hotter. Yeah, that started to cool off. Okay, let's try that. Okay, we're at full throttle, full prop. We're smoking along at 153 knots. Oh, I need to turn again. My pattern is going to get too large here if I'm not careful. Now I'm doing all this turning. The HSI is getting out of whack. Let's see. I wonder if I can fix it real quick. Probably not going to be able to fix it until we stop turning. Yeah, it's going to be a constant battle with the HSI, doing all these 90-degree turns. Yeah, we need to be over there, so this is hard to adjust while you're in the middle of a turn. Oh boy. Okay, that seems all right. That'll do for now. Okay, I need to look at this tablet real quick. real quick. Where would it be? Controls? Advanced options? Wear rate? Yeah, wear rate normal. Failure rate normal. Okay, well, if it takes too long, we'll bump the failure rate up. But the failures are on. So, all right, and this is probably about the point when I'll edit it out. Like I said, I'm going to keep recording because I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll probably edit out the waiting. I should have set a timer. You know what? Wonder how long we've been in the air. Yeah, I really should have set a timer. Oh well, maybe on the next one, huh? Wasn't paying attention to the airspeed. That that didn't go according to plan. C'est la vie. Okay, so this is the condition of the plane now. After I overstressed the airframe in the air, I was up over there somewhere, up in the sky, and yeah, she's in a little bit sorry condition now. We've got a flap down over here, and not over here, and an aileron down over there, and not up over here. So yeah, it's a little rough. Uh, we'll get back inside here since, I'm already in there, you see. So, I have a new plan. What we're going to do this time is, well, first I'm going to fix the plane because I'm doubting that it'll start this way. Now the yoke doesn't really move much. That's strange. Forgot to mention I had already preemptively put it on a squawk code for emergencies. So let's change that. So there we go. Yeah, that didn't go like I wanted it to go at all. Now I need to sneeze. Okay, I muted it for the sneeze. Anyway, see if I can remember on here how to fix. It's the overhaul, right? Yeah. Yeah. Airframe. Overhaul airframe. Are you sure? Yes. Engine. Seems a shame to overhaul the engine. Let's see if it'll start before overhauling the engine. How's the electrical system doing? Battery's green now. I never fixed the battery from it being yellow before. That's strange. Oh, maybe when I overhauled the airframe, it did that too? Maybe? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, give us a new propeller. That's always good. All right, let's see if it'll actually start. Shall we? Full on the mixture. Crack the throttle. Private a few times. I know that I'm not doing the checklist where you gotta do a bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna see if I can get it to start. Oh, I've still got my headset on. That's nice. I don't know how many times I primed it. Let's just see if it'll start. Oh, put the parking brake on. All right, there we go. Well, that didn't sound very healthy. Doesn't sound very healthy, does it? Oh yeah, there's a lot of red. Well, I guess I succeeded in actually breaking the engine. It's just I broke the airframe in the process. So fine. I guess we'll overhaul the engine first and then break it. Okay. Do I need to prime it again, or will it start? Oh, it almost caught. Let's give it a couple of pops with the primer. We'll see. I won't ever be able to break the engine if I can't start it. Hopefully I'm not flooding it. Could be flooding it. Yeah, it doesn't seem happy. Let's see, I've got fuel on. We'll make sure we've got fuel on. We'll turn on both tanks. I've got the mixture all the way rich. Propellers all the way forward. I had the throttle cracked. Maybe I didn't have it cracked enough. Now it's more than cracked. Ooh, there we go. A little rough, but it started. Okay. So, here's the new plan. I'm going to sit here holding the brakes and run at full throttle till it blows. That's basically the plan. That way I won't, I won't overstress the airframe. The problem was I was having a hard time holding the altitude. I had failed to, my theory anyway, is that I had failed to pay enough attention to the autopilot wanting me to retrim, and it actually disengaged the altitude hold itself, and before I knew it, I was at 3,000 feet, and I was attempting to get back down, and I was doing that far too aggressively and overstressed the airframe. I was probably well beyond the maneuvering speed and making a turn, and yeah, it was just dumb. It's my first time trying to destroy an airplane, so c'est la vie. Okay, so let's up the throttle some and try and get max RPM again. Yeah, let's put it up to 2,000 RPM, and we're going to pull back on the mixture till we get more RPMs. Okay, that seems to have leveled off there. Alright, prop is still full forward. Parking brakes on. I'm holding the brakes. Also, and we're going to put it up to full throttle. That ought to do something. Wonder how loud it is without the headset. Oh, yep, that's pretty loud. How about with the window open? Oh my god. Yeah, that's loud. Okay, there we go. How much fuel are we using like this? Let's see. Almost 20 gallons per hour. Crazy. Okay, again, I'll keep recording, but I guess I'll edit out the waiting part. So. Ooh, there we go. There we go. we're missing a cylinder. Yeah, cylinder 5 bit it. Okay, so that's how long it took to break the engine. I know it's not all the way broken, but we broke it. I'll give you. I'll look at the editing. You know, when I'm editing it, I'll look at the length of this clip and give you a ballpark of how long it took to kill the engine like this. Sorry that we didn't get to, you know, witness me try to make an emergency landing, but probably better off doing that with one of the other planes anyway. So, but now that we've got it missing a cylinder, let's go ahead and take away all the engine oil. Oh, is it going to let me do that? No, maybe I can't do it while it's running. Interesting. So I guess I can't take it all the way to complete destruction, huh? I just kind of don't have that much time anyway. It's making an extra noise now. Oh, the alternator's crapping out. The alternator just crapped out. That's interesting. I didn't know the alternator would be the second thing to go. Mechanical fuel pump is crapped out. Oh, yeah, there it goes. And that's all she wrote. Okay. What is that extra noise? That is a strange noise. Is it a fire? Is that the sound of the engine being on fire, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, well, I guess I'm going to leave this plane in this condition. Because I'm probably not really going to fly it much again, because, I mean, it's a really cool add-on. But the fact that I've never been able to land it worth a crap kind of makes me a little less likely to fly it. So, yeah, I have no idea why it's making all that noise. Apparently all that noise is only inside the plane. Interesting. Okay, well, there you have it. We will move on to the next victim. See you in a minute. All right, folks, we're back in the hangar at Providencialis. Probably screwing the pronunciation of that. Providencialis, something like that. Anyway, we need to talk about this aircraft a little bit because I have never featured this one in a video previously. It's the Turbo Aero 3. I'm sorry, Piper Turbo Aero 3. The add-on was made by Just Flight, and it's a very detailed, very, really solid add-on, and I don't know why I don't fly it. I just don't. When I was talking about the Comanche and saying I've never had a good landing with it, I don't remember if I have good or bad landings with this. I think I maybe only flown it once and conducted 2 or 3 landings on like a just a pattern, staying in the pattern, doing touch and goes. It's a really great plane, a really great add-on. I don't know why I don't fly it. I just don't. But I was thinking about planes that I have access to that you can actually damage the engines in the simulator, and I realized that this was one of them. So we're gonna see what we can do. It might help that it's a turbocharged plane. I should be able to blow that up faster, hopefully. And I'm gonna try to remember to set a timer this time too. But anyway, it's the Piper Turbo Aero 3. It comes in a package with the Turbo Aero 3 and the 4, which the 4 has a T-tail instead of a conventional empennage. And If you're into, I guess it being single engine is part of the reason that I didn't really get into it that much. Um, there's just not that many single engine planes I'm really into, and so it kind of fell by the wayside. I I could probably say I regret getting it, but I don't know. At least we'll get some laughs out of it if I blow it up here successfully. So, all right. Again, we'll see you when I'm ready for takeoff. I'll see if I can blow up the engine before breaking the airframe this time. Wish me luck. Okay, gang, we're lined up, ready to take off again. I breezed through the whole startup process on this thing. I don't remember much about it. I don't think I ever knew all that much about it. I don't remember why this light is blinking down here. I feel kind of bad. It's a really well done model. I'm just not into the plane for some reason. Just really not. So, let's blow it up. Okay. Oh, I guess I should. You know what? Oh, the brakes don't hold worth a crap. I'm gonna put the parking brake back on. I should again. Well, it's a turbocharged plane, so I guess I probably didn't really need to lean it for taxi. Well, I don't know if it's fuel injected. I don't know. I'm getting confused now. I think we'll just leave the mixture about where it is, hoping that we get a peak burn and therefore the most possible heat. So, all right. Yeah, this is one of the planes where you're very specifically supposed to not give it full throttle on takeoff because you overboost it with the turbocharger. Let's do one notch of flaps and get out here on the runway, and we'll give it the gun. Yeah, that's probably an overboost warning light over there or something. Huh? Yeah, overboost. All right, we're just gonna overboost it. Wonder what the rotate speed is. God, it's hard to keep it on the runway. All right, let's get off the ground. I'm tapping the brakes, raising the landing gear. Looks like I've got a main. Oh, I guess that was just for the landing gear travel. Sure. All right, flaps up. Oh, I never set my timer. Setting timer on my phone. See how long it takes to blow it up. Trying to. Probably shouldn't mess with your phone at this stage of the flight, but I am. Okay, up to 1,000 feet in no time. The view on this one seems very close to the panel to me. Okay, I'm hammering the trim nose down here, trying to. I would like to stay under 2,000 feet, ideally. This one, I don't believe has any sort of a pretty engine monitor we can watch heat up. I probably should have also familiarized myself with where the temperature gauges are and stuff before we got to this stage of the flight. That's wanting to climb at full throttle, that's for sure. Wonder where the temperature gauges are. There's the temperature gauge, EGT, kind of high. What about engine temperature gauges? What do we got here? Oil temp. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of the oops, sorry, wrong button there. I have to get rid of the yoke so I can see what's going on. Oil pressure, oil temp, alternator, fuel pressure. Okay, what? No temperature gauges. I hear something. Something's making noise. That might have just been overspeed because I was losing altitude a little bit. Yeah, I think I was overspeeding. It's about to break the airframe again. before braking the engine. Make sure I still know where the airport is. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, back to trying to figure out where the temperature gauges are. Gallons per hour. That seems to be fuel flow. And I need to turn again. And I'm getting too fast again because she's nose down. I'm sure I'm going too fast to maneuver also. Come on, come on, come on, upsy daisy. I'm really not used to trying to manage my speed without being able to pull back on the throttle. So why are there no other temperature gauges other than EGT in this crate? Does that make any sense? I really don't see any other temperature gauges. Oh, getting too fast again. Come on, slow it down, slow it down. Gotta gain altitude every time I want to slow down. It's not cool. But I guess, you know, maybe I'll want that altitude if the engine goes entirely out. Alright, well, again, I guess I'll edit out the boring waiting for the engine to blow up parts. Well, okay, folks, we've had a failure to failure again, so we're gonna call it quits. I'm just gonna, for fun, turn the fuel off. There we go. I suppose I should probably disengage the autopilot, huh? And I wonder if I can feather the prop. Does it have feather on this one? I've lost my mouse there. No, it doesn't seem to feather. Okay. Yeah, losing altitude like gangbusters now. Whoops, there's the runway. Doesn't having very good spatial awareness there. Let's see, I'm sure part of the procedure for losing the engine would be turning the fuel valve off, which that's how we got here. So, see, I pulled the prop all the way back. I suppose I didn't see any separate button or anything for feathering. Wonder if we're gonna make it to the runway. I, of course, didn't look up anything about, you know, the best glide speed and all that stuff. Actually, we're losing altitude quite quickly. I'm doing that just to keep the airspeed up. It's a long runway here at Providenciales, so we might live. I'm not going to do the landing gear until I know we've made the runway. Yeah, we're basically down to blue line now. Yeah, it's going to be close. Feels like it anyway. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm going for the gear. Come down fast again. One notch of flaps. Ooh, that pulled the rug out from under it. Okay, putting the flaps back up. Okay. Well, we lived, so. Wasn't exactly on the runway there at the end. I was too busy floating like a leaf. Okay, well, I guess we'll break out the next plane and see if we can break that one. I'm disappointed. I know one thing. This overboost light. Nothing really to be afraid of in this plane, apparently. Here we have the Cessna 310R from Milviz. We're going to see if we can break one of the engines on this. This is in the U.S. Air Force livery, which I apologize to the U.S. Air Force for everything that's about to happen and at least half of what I'm going to say. So now that we got that out of the way, we'll see you guys when we're ready to lift off. All right, folks, we're ready to try again here. Not again with this plane, you know what I mean. We're ready to, for the third time, see if we can break a plane, although this time I'm only going to try to break the left engine since we've got two. I'm only going to break the left, or try to break the left, because the left is the one that has that glitch where it zeroes the throttle sometimes, and I don't want to break the right engine and be trying to make a single engine landing on the left engine and have it glitch out and cut the throttle on me, or anything complicated like that. So let's disengage the parking brake. Again, I have pulled the mixture back enough to get highest RPM, hoping that I'm going to run it the hottest. Oh, I should probably start the timer again. Okay, starting timer now on my phone. Noticed that the panel lights are still on from the last time I was flying a 310. Alright, tapping the brakes, raising the gear. Turning off the panel lights. See, I didn't use the flaps, so I don't ever bring the flaps up. I get up to around 1,500 feet and then probably use the autopilot for this craziness. Ow. Getting a little out of hand there. I didn't check the weather recently. It might be starting to get breezier here. I don't know. Well, just blew through 1,500, of course. Let's see if I can get the autopilot on. Come on, hold the altitude. Why isn't it holding the altitude? And turn the autopilot on. Okay, I guess we're gonna level off at oh, what it wants to do. Let's pick an altitude, huh? I'm just hitting the arm button because I don't know if it's gonna work or not. No, it's still descending. What is going on with the autopilot these days? Yeah, it's just sinking. We was trying to get back to where it was. Oh, now I'm overspeeding. I was trying to get back to where it was when I. Ooh, I'm gonna overstress the airframe. I betcha. You know what? Never mind on that turn. Yep, overstress the airframe. Damn. Okay. Need a new plan. Okay, we're back ready to take off again. And the new plan is I'm going to fly straight out, runway heading. I'm going to set the autopilot to climb at about 400 feet per minute, or I don't know, 300 or 400 feet per minute, with a target altitude of 10,000 feet. If we make it all the way to 10,000 feet without killing an engine, we'll reevaluate what to do once we're up there. But that way we'll be in a steady climb all the time. We won't overspeed the airframe, because it turns out being full throttle and trying to be level overspeeds the airframe on this plane. So at least down low. Let's see what else. Yeah, I already set the transponder to the emergency hey, we're gonna die code. So there's that. And I've barely let the engines warm up. They're at the bottom of the range on the cylinder head temperature, so let's go. Oh, I didn't, I forgot. I didn't go for max RPM on the mixture. Let's try and do that real quick. Let's see, let's run that up. Okay, now I'm gonna pull the mixture back till I get a little more RPM. There, got a little bit more. Okay, good enough. Loosen the parking brake. And we're gonna go. I'll turn my panel lights back on. It reverted back to how it was saved. So, ooh, going out here too fast. Okay, full throttle. I didn't notice where the trim was. Yeah, it'll do. And upsy daisy. Tapping the brakes, raising the landing gear. Engage the autopilot right away. Now, I guess if I'm trying to blow the left engine, I should bring the throttle back on the right, or I'm going to blow both engines. Oh, that's comfortable to hear. Okay, it might be working now, finally. Oh, you know what else I should do? I should close the cowl flap. No sense in giving that engine any extra cooling. Degrees, yeah. I like how this plane sounds, but I really kind of wish it had a headset simulation. Oh, I forgot to start the damn timer this time. Alright, we'll start it now. Figuring we've been in the air for 4 minutes or so, I guess. that I'm thinking about it, the problem with this plan is we're just going to lose power the higher we go. So let's hold it here, 3,700, and hopefully we've balanced it out where we're not gonna break the airframe. Let's see. Okay, I got the right engine all set up, and I'm leaving the left engine maxed out. One more thing I'm gonna do as I turn here, I'm going to go for peak EGT on the left engine. Oh, there we go. Okay. Peak EGT on the left engine. Now the temperature's coming back down. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. I mean, we're not overspeeding anymore. Maybe we should try to fly a little lower. Yeah, I guess that's something I didn't think about. When I oversped the airframe, I was not in the frame of mind that we have two engines and I can slow us down by bringing the other engine's power back. So that was definitely my own short-sightedness there. Tell you what, let's try to go down to 2,500. Okay. Hit the alternate, 300, and we'll bring the power back on the right engine. Get down a little lower, see if we can cause any damage. Yeah, I'll probably edit it out, let you guys know how it works out. Well, not having much luck. I got us stable at 1,500 feet. The left engine that I'm trying to kill is, the temperatures are stabilized in spite of the fact that I've got the cow flap closed. I'm at full throttle, full prop, and the highest EGT I can get on the mixture. It's still running nice and stable, 335 degrees. It's got to be near 20 minutes that we've been trying this, because my stopwatch says 15.5 minutes and I forgot to start it until we were 4 or 5 minutes in. So I'm gonna try full on the mixture, only just to try something. I mean, the mixture, putting that much fuel to it's probably just gonna cool the engine down, but I gotta try something. So we're going full on the left-hand mixture. All right, turns out it didn't bring the EGT down immediately or anything. All right, so I'm gonna start the stopwatch over and figure that that was 20 minutes at peak EGT. Now we'll give it a few minutes at full mixture, and I don't know what else to do. I got the cow flap closed, I got it maxed out, and now I'm on full mixture, and oh, time to turn again. At least the autopilot seems to have gotten under control. It's responding. I don't know what was going on earlier. Now I'm asking a lot of the autopilot to keep it flying straight while I have the power all split here like this. But it's doing fine. So yeah, we'll give it about 10 minutes like this and see if anything goes wrong. Yeah, look, the engine temperature came down. It was 335 before on that hottest cylinder, and now it's 326. And 291 on that one. 95, 304, 286, 312. Yeah, I don't feel like this one's braking either. I'm not sure what to think about this. Really not. I wonder if we've got a fuel imbalance yet. Yeah, only a little bit. Maybe I'll cross-feed the left engine for a while since it's burning more fuel. I'll probably forget to undo that and really screw myself. We'll see. Folks, it's been over 10 minutes at these current at the current settings, and I don't see any indication of anything getting any worse. In fact, the left engine is just running cooler and cooler. So I don't know. I probably don't know enough to make this actually work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need that engine to stay running. We're gonna switch the fuel back. There we go. What we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and kill the left engine to make a single engine landing. Just for funsies. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll try to kill that engine while we're on the ground. But I want to look at the inspection screen first. There's an inspection screen on the tablet here that you can't look at until you shut the engines down, until you shut everything down. So let me make this last turn here, and then we'll kill that engine. I'm going to bring the power back on it now. I'm going to open the cow flap on the engine we're going to use to land with. There you got the fuel pump on that engine. Okay, so I'm going to kill the left engine now. Kill the autopilot. Locate the airports over there. So you bring the throttle back, bring the RPMs back. Oh, did I do the wrong one? Yeah, I did. That's how easy it is to get confused, I guess. Feather the left prop. Ooh, I am far too high to make a landing from this direction. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go around. That'll take some time. Gotta figure out how to turn the fuel valve off here while I'm trying to fly the plane. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I'm all set up for Single engine. Pretty sure. Let's see. Throttle's back. Oops, I messed up. I bumped the lever and unfeathered the left prop. Okay, so left throttle's all the way back. Left prop is feathered, or was feathered. Left mixture is all the way back. Left fuel pump's off. Left cow flap is closed. Left fuel valve is off. Okay, I gotta try and get in a little better shape here to make a landing on, let's see, I'm hitting it, yeah, it'll be 1-0, yeah. Yeah, see if I can get around here for 1-0. I'm gonna go a little more RPM. And more power, because I am losing altitude like mad. In fact, I'm on full power. My well, the prop never did refeather, did it? Wish I hadn't bumped it now. Okay, where is the... Oh, that's alarmingly close. This is going to be a difficult turn. Yeah. Yep, sure hope I don't stall. Okay, okay, whoa. Alright. A little ugly, but I think we can make it work. I got a little carried away with the with up on the trim there. Okay, I'm going full throttle and full mixture on the right engine. I want to do landing gear yet? I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and do gear. Okay, landing gear coming down. Not gonna get into any flaps until I'm good and close. I want to have the same thing happen that happened last time, where the flaps, the first stage of flaps just pulled the rug out from under me and started dropping like a rock. Speaking of dropping like a rock, okay, now I'm getting off center again. I guess as long as I'm on the pavement. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Never did use flaps, but that's okay. Okay, so why, oh why could we not kill that engine? That was very disappointing. That engine's already off. What if... Well, you know what? Actually, I want to shut them both off. We're just going to park right here, and we're going to look at that inspection thing and see if we did any damage to the left engine. Let me see, what do I want to turn off here? Okay, turned everything off. Actually going to turn this fuel valve back on. Not that it matters. Well, my thinking is we'll try and blow that engine on the ground if it has any damage. Inspect. Burned up a bunch of the oil supply. Wonder how long we would have had to fly around to burn up all of the oil. Interesting. Oh, and we did do a little bit of damage to the cylinders. Man, I wonder, in real life, would it really take that long to do this kind of damage? Or, I mean, it was like 20 minutes, or well, 30 minutes. 30 minutes of abusing that left engine. And it still had a ways to go. Huh. I don't know. Just don't know. No, wrong thing. We're going to turn that on. We're going to turn that on. We're going to turn on both of those. Gonna crack the left throttle. Wonder if I'll need the primer or not to start it. Guess I could try it once. Yeah, I guess it's not going to start. There we go. Okay. Setting the parking brake. Don't know if that'll help. Because we're going full throttle on that engine. And I'm going to go back to trying to peak the EGT out. Peak EGT. Cow flap is closed. Okay. Ooh, I can't release the brakes. I'm holding the brakes. If I release them, apparently the parking brake's not going to hold. So I got to sit here holding the brakes. Let me restart the timer. Not that it matters now. It's an already damaged engine. But we'll see how many more minutes it takes of this. Oh, I guess I'm holding this guy up. This jet up here. Sorry, buddy. We're conducting an experiment here. It's for science. Oh, there we go. Well, that didn't take long. Only 30 seconds. Was I that close, or is it just the lack of air passing it did the trick? Huh. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what the... Oh yeah, there we go. We burned up the rest of the oil supply. Fantastic. Okay, well, we did it, finally. Jeez, this was a tough bird to break. Okay, well, we're gonna try with one more. So I'll see you guys in the next victim. All right, folks, here's the last one that we're going to try. It's the Beechcraft Grand Duke from Black Square. We're going to try it in a similar fashion that to what we were just trying with the 310. I started thinking about it though. I think I'm going to run that 310 R again at some point, not for this video, but at some point, because I just can't help but wonder if we were just that close to killing that left engine while we were still in the air. Because I mean, it wasn't even 30 seconds of running it on the ground that it blew. So I really wonder if I just waited a little longer, if it would have gone. So I want to give it, I don't know, we'll give it like 45 minutes next time and see, because we figured it was about a half an hour. But anyway, I digress. Well, I'll jump in this and get it all fired up, and I'll see you when we're ready for takeoff. Hey, just real quick before I fire it up, I wanted to show you guys that I got throttle handles for my Honeycomb Bravo throttle. I got more handles that are supposed to match this or equate to the throttle power lever handles anyway that you find in the in this. I'll put up a picture I took of the actual handles, and it's from an Etsy shop called I Dig Stuff, and I'll try to remember to link it below. All right. Okay, gang, I think we're ready to try this one. I went ahead and closed the cowl flap for the soon-to-be afflicted engine. I'm not worrying about the fact that this says that the cabin temperature is high. We're not playing the cabin temperature minigame today. I shut the pressurization system off. We're not going to pay any attention to that stuff. Switch this over here to left engine. We're just going to go ahead and get out of here. Actually, firstly, let's make sure, okay, the HSI and the compass are in agreement. Put this onto the runway heading-ish. Oh, that thing's uncooperative. And we'll do the same with the heading bug. Also uncooperative. And we'll release the parking brake and just get out of here. I'm not sure if I remember feeling like the autopilot, it was a little difficult to get along with in this plane. I haven't flown it since the last time you guys saw a recording of me flying it, so it's been a while. But yeah, I seem to remember the autopilot was a little hard to deal with, but we'll see if I can use it. Chosen 1,500 feet on here. I don't remember if there's a button I need to push to select it. I feel like there isn't. Anyway, let's get out of here. Okay, I don't have any flaps down or anything. We're just going for a flapless takeoff. There we go. Tapping the brakes and raising the landing gear. Alright. Bringing both, well, let's see. Yeah, I'll leave the left throttle all the way in. I'll bring the right throttle back. I'll bring the right RPMs back. I'm not going to mess with mixture until we get stabilized, if we get stabilized. Let's try the autopilot. I'm going to try it now. Autopilot is on. Altitude is on, and it's on heading. Okay, well that's working. Now let's go ahead and get us a crosswind here before we get too far away, and then I'll try to tinker with the engine settings some more. Oh, it's nice and red on the engine indicator page there. Oh, I overdid it on the heading bug there. How does that compare to the right-hand engine? Let's see. Yeah, not quite as bright red. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so I'm maxed on the left engine on the manifold pressure. I'm maxed on the RPMs. Let's bring the manifold pressure on the left end or right engine back. So try and baby it a little bit. There we go. And then mixtures. I'm not really sure what to do with the mixtures. I forget. Have we got EGT gauges around here somewhere? There's turbo inlet temperature. We'll screw with the left engine. Let's see if I can raise the turbo inlet temperature. Okay, I raised it. Let's tinker around with the right engine mixture a little bit. Okay. How's our temperatures looking? Oh, I forgot it's in what do you call it? Celsius. Well, the left engine temperature is definitely higher than the right. So there's that. Oh, we should probably turn again. We're gonna stay near the airport. If I should turn the fuel pumps off. I guess I will. Yeah, we're getting out there a bit. Okay, I didn't set a course. What could you possibly be flashing at me for? Set course to 0, why would it? No. No. I'd tell you what to do, not the other way around. Stop flashing at me. Okay. What do we got going on here? Oh, that's an interesting color. Let's see how that compares to the right-hand engine. Well, now look at this. Engine condition, 100%. I was really hoping we'd be hurting it by now. Oh, I never started the blasted timer again. I always forget that. How long do you think we've been in the air? Maybe, okay, why was there beeping? What was the beeping for? Can't imagine what the beeping was for. Anyway, we've been in the air at least 5 minutes, right? So 5 minutes on top of whatever I've got on the timer now. Yeah, not very scientific, but you know. So, why is the engine condition still 100% when I'm abusing it? I'm going to watch this while I increase the mixture and see what we get. And why is there beeping again? Okay, the autopilot is still on. I have to look up and see what this light means. This is red blinking on the engine that we're intending to keep running. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Low thrust detected on the right engine. I'm not abusing the right engine. Is it because it's lower thrust than the left? Is that why I'm getting all the beeping? Okay, I've got the RPM. 21, 22. Okay, maybe I'll make it 23 on the right engine and see if it's any happier. And 32 on the manifold pressure. See if that makes it any happier. Yeah, I don't know. Right engine seems fine. It bothers me that says engine condition 100%. I sure feel like it should be already taking a toll. I don't know what to think about that. Our pattern is getting bigger and bigger. Okay, well, I guess I'll probably add it out for a few minutes. We can give it at least 20 minutes and see if this changes. I mean, if this never changes, that's kind of a problem. Have I got something set wrong here? I have active failures. What's failed? One active failures. How do I see it? How do I know what it is? what the active failure is. Here, show only active failures. There we go. Surface de-ice. If something's wrong with that, I can't imagine how that would matter at this point. Well, here. Let's show if any others happen. So obviously, random failures are on because I've had one that's unrelated to what I'm trying to do. Ooh, it's getting way out there. Still says low thrust detected on the right engine. Okay, we've been in the air with the left engine maxed out at redline for about 20 minutes, and it still says engine condition is 100%. So I guess we're gonna do what we did with the 310. We're gonna land and see if we can blow that engine sitting on the ground. But first, thing I'm gonna do, see, that's the airport over there. First thing I'm gonna do is turn towards the airport in a minute, and then I'm going to push the button to manually fail the left engine. Let's see, boom. Failure. Right engine, we went left engine failure. Here we are. Oh, it was at the top of the list anyway. I went and moved away from it. That was dumb. Okay, turning back on a very long extended base here for what will end up being runway 28. I don't know what the wind's doing. Really doesn't matter. Matters not. It was calm when we started out hours ago, but who knows now. Yeah, once we get stabilized, I'm gonna give her the autopilot and then kill the left engine and see if we can make a landing. Let's double check one more time here. Still say engine condition 100%. That doesn't seem right to me, but okay. Okay. Left engine fail now. There it is. Putting in right rudder, pulling the throttle back, pulling the, let's see, kill the mixture, feathering the left prop, and pulling up a little bit since I'm dropping like a rock all of a sudden. Let's see, runway's over there. There the feather's just about feathered. Well, I might be turning a little too steep considering the situation. Of course, I got a lot of airspeed though still. I'm going full forward on the prop on the functioning engine, pulling back on the power some because we're coming in hot and high. Yeah, I need landing gear out, I think. Might be going too fast for landing gear, but we're doing it anyway. Might do, yeah, one stage of flaps even. High and fast, but it's a long runway. Should have time to get over it. In fact, I'll go for more flaps. And the engine being out almost doesn't matter now. Got so little power in on the right engine. Oh, pulled up a little too hard. There we go. But landed it just the same. Okay, flaps up. Bump the throttle up on the right end. Actually, you know what? Never mind on that. I guess it might die, so I'll give it a little gas to get it up to 1,000 RPMs. Okay. So, we'll pull up over here, park it, and see if running the right-hand engine at maximum power sitting on the ground will kill it. Okay, setting parking brake. I guess I'll turn off the lights because none of that matters now. I never turned on the correct lights anyway. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to pause this right now. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Stuff going on in the house here. This all took longer than I thought it was gonna take, of course. So, first of all, let's see if the parking brake will hold if I go full throttle on the right-hand engine. Okay, full throttle, full mixture, full prop. Also, let's close the cowl flap on that side. No idea how long it's going to take for it to actually be fully closed. I guess we can look. I forgot, I could have been looking at this. Oh, it's still open some. That looks it. Or did I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Now it's closing. And that takes forever. Okay, looks like the cowl flap is fully closed. I'm going to start the timer now. Okay, we'll see if we get any change in the engine condition percentage. Well, the cylinder head temperature is definitely high. Tinkering with the mixture now, making the turbo inlet temperature go up. Oh, look, we've got movement. Engine condition 98%. There we go. It's starting to go now. Haha. Man, they are taking a lot more abuse than I would have suspected, though. I've been flying around all this time, feeling like I have to be so careful with the engines, and yeah, I don't know. Well, that's clearly going to take a while. All right, we'll check back in later. Okay, gang, we've got the engine condition down to 50%, and it's been 8.5 minutes of this torture. I really don't know if this is legit. I feel like that's a long time to be running this at max power, max RPM, sitting on the ground. The cowl flap for cooling is closed, and I drew the mixture back to raise the turbo inlet temperature to the highest I could make it. 8.5 minutes, and we're only halfway to failure. Unless, of course, it fails sooner than 0% on the condition. I don't really know. So we'll find out eventually. I'll check back in, I don't know, at 25% maybe. And of course, I'm recording this the whole time, so I'll be ready whenever it does blow. But yeah, check back in a few. All right, we're down to 24%. I tried to catch it at 25, but I didn't. But yeah, we're down to 24%. Been 12 minutes at this point. 12 minutes of torture. And oh, it's getting wobbly. The manifold pressure is starting to wobble. Manifold pressure and RPM. Yeah, it's not going to make it all the way down to 0 before it gives out. Maybe. Oh, look at the flashing going on here. That's interesting. 14%. And the cylinders are melting. We're under 10%. Oh, it's going fast now. Yep, going fast now. %, 4%, 3%. Yeah, it does go all the way to 0 before it dies, apparently. 1%. And 0, and it's still running. There we go. Didn't come up on the failure list, though. That seems weird. Why wouldn't it be on the failure list? That's peculiar. Anyway, so we did it. It took a lot, but we did it. I'm going to shut everything down here. So open the door, yeah. Open the cabin door. But we'll fake getting out here. So here we are. We couldn't kill it in the air. We had to do it on the ground, same as the 310. Yeah, we didn't manage to kill anything in the air, did we? I may have to try this again at some point. Maybe be a little more committed to it. Give it a little more thought. Because we only killed 3 out of 4 of them. And all 3 of those we had to do while parked on the ground. Which, yeah, just, being up in the air and moving was enough to keep the engine from failing. I mean, I guess we got close with the 310. So I definitely need to try again with the 310 and really commit to just going as long as necessary. I won't stay by the airport. I'll take off, get up to like 1,500 feet somewhere hot, and just pick a heading and let it go, and for like 45 minutes and see if it dies. Okay, well, I hope this was interesting. It didn't work out like I expected it to. I thought sure at least a couple of them we'd be able to kill in the air. I'm gonna be flying around with a little bit more of a feeling of impunity now as far as engine settings go. It's not like I'm gonna break it and make it crash. Anyway, well, I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. But for now, Papa Whiskey Bravo signing off.